Jessica Goodrich, and marketing and office assistant Leah Garzla. Nice to see you both.
Good afternoon, Bart. Yeah, nice to see you.
And you brought us some signs of spring.
Yes, of course. We had to.
Not one, but two lips.
It's finally feeling warm out, and it's time to get outside and enjoy spring.
Well, spring is a busy time at Hidden Lake Gardens, as we're going to hear. First up, it's a big year for HLG.
Yes, so we were actually founded by Harry Fee in 1926.
What's his name?
Harry Fee. And here's a photo of him, and he was he bought the property initially, and it always called it Hidden Lake Gardens. It was a retirement project for him, and he liked the property because it had a lake on it. And here we are 100 years later in 2026. We can't believe it. And our staff is working always to meet the vision of Harry Fee and his initial idea. And we brought some old photos with us. This was 1960, frolicking through the spring flowers at Hidden Lake Gardens. And here's the construction of our conservatory, 1968. For those that have been there, you can see how the same framework still exists. Here's the finished product in 1969. If you look at those biomes today, they're a lot more full with plant material. So, and here's the temperate house when it initially opened. So this is where we host our spring flower show, which is happening right now through March 29th. We believe this was the first spring flower show in 2005. It was originally called the Spring Bulb Flower Show. Mm-hmm. We still tend to refer to it as the bulb show, but we've departed from keeping ourselves right into just bulbs. So we have all kinds of spring flowers in the conservatory, and it's just a great little peek at spring. We're starting to warm up, starting to get some sunshine, but it just feels great to walk in that temperate house and smell the blooms and know that promise of spring is just around the corner.
So anyone can go there and soak in spring.
Exactly, yes. Exactly. Our admission fee is $10 for adults, $8 for senior and military, $5 for students, and 4 and under are free. We always encourage our membership program because members are free. They get free admission year round, and they can, if you're a member, then you can come to the flower show more than once if you want and see, because it does change. About mid-month, we change out the flowers and make sure everything's blooming really great, and you get to see all different kinds of varieties. We ordered 11,000 bulbs in the fall, and those were all planted.
And with the help of our volunteers, who we're very thankful for.
We would be remiss not to thank our volunteers because they are involved in this months-long process, and they were even helping last week with the setup. So
once the spring arrives and blooms happen outside, do you transplant these, or are there separate bulbs that are planted outside in the grounds?
That's a good question. And typically with forcing bulbs, they use all of their energy to be forced, and they don't traditionally want to bloom again. Mm-hmm. So they kind of live kind of like the life of an insect. They get one season to show their stuff and move on. But for those that want to learn more about that,
they can come to the Friday after 5 on March 27th, and our managing director, Paul Pfeiffer, will be talking more about the process of forcing bulbs and what goes into it.
And he's it's basically a walk and talk program. So he's leading the group through the conservatory, and they'll get some behind the scenes look as well. But that's kicking off an entire series all year, or at least through October, that we're hosting, where we'll remain open until 7 p.m. on the 4th Friday of every month, which we're always reminding everyone the 4th Friday is not necessarily the last Friday. So check our website for the dates, but every Friday we'll feature a different program and topic that's seasonally relevant from 5:30 to 6:30. And you can check all those listings at hiddenlakegardens.msu.edu.
And the whole month, the flower show is open and on, and you can see a beautiful gallery online at gtv.tv from opening day. And you can come down anytime and check it out. And I can smell these flowers. It does smell like spring in here.
We try not to overdo the fragrance because it is a little too strong for some people, but we try to kind of just get it just right. It's pleasant, but not too much.
Overpowering.
Yeah. And these are both tulips.
Tulips, yes, yeah.
And we have both varieties in the conservatory right now. The red ones are Strong Love, and the yellow ones are Strong Gold.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. What are some of the things that are going to happen during this 100th anniversary year at HLG?
So when you come out for the flower show, you'll start to see nods to our history, even within the flower show. So visitors will kind of be learning about our history when they come anytime this year. So we're not doing one singular celebration. We're celebrating this anniversary throughout the year. So every event and every visit should have something of our history wrapped into it. So we encourage people to pay attention because, like you just saw the photos, there's just a lot of fun history to celebrate and look to the future.
Thank you, Harry Fee, for creating HLG. What are you guys doing with the Adrian Center for the Arts?
So we're hosting a rotation of art exhibitions, and this series has started in the past, and it's been picking up traction, and we're having more art exhibitions. So we have an entire schedule posted on our website. But right now,
the current art exhibit is upstairs. It's actually right outside my desk. I enjoy the view of it very much.
It's in our visitor center, and it's called Rooting Around. And I don't know if you want to add details.
So it's all artwork composed of like natural materials from a farm actually not too far from Hidden Lake Gardens called Lindisfarne, and the artist went out there to collect it and wanted to make artwork that shows how nature and their relationship to us intersects. And
Oh, cool. So there's natural organic materials.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's we didn't bring photos because I kind of wanted visitors to be intrigued and come out and see for themselves, but there's some really unique pieces there. So, and it's just another added extra when you come to visit. Make sure you go upstairs to the visitor center, check out the conservatory, go to the visitor center, walk out to the skywalk, do all the things. So
you couldn't do all of this without volunteers.
Exactly.
You've got a volunteer event coming up?
We do on Sunday, March 15th. That's our annual volunteer fair, and it's hosted open house style from 1 to 3. Visitors, again, can come in and check out the opportunities we have, but they can also visit the Spring Flower Show that day. I think we'll even have some food vendors out that day.
I believe so. The food vendor that we'll have on site is Katie Cakes, and she does a variety of goodies that you can enjoy.
She was out last Sunday, and visitors really seem to enjoy her mini pancake bar, and she's got lots of food on the stick and coffee and other beverages and things. So it's just another reason to make a day of it at Hidden Lake Gardens. So
make it a day, make it a year, the 100th year, and be a volunteer, be a member,
Yep.
and check out Hidden Lake Gardens.
One thing we should mention, anyone who volunteers 50 hours or more does receive a free membership to Hidden Lake Gardens too. So, and you get, even before, initially when you sign up, you get some great Hidden Lake Gardens volunteer gear to wear. So,
Awesome.
so it's a great team to be part of, and anyone that knows our staff and our volunteers is happy to be part of that group.
Well, if you two are like the rest of the team, I'm sure you're absolutely right. Thanks for bringing in this neat hint of spring from the flower show, and thanks for coming in today.
Sure, thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Great to see you both. Jessica Goodrich and Leah Garza from Hidden Lake Gardens.